If I told you that the only reason your manifestation hasn't shown up yet is because you keep asking the shadow for permission, would you finally stop? Listen carefully. The 3D is not blocking you. Time is not testing you. The universe is not making sure you're ready. You are just reacting to old news. And today, that ends. Welcome back to Real Life Manifestations, the channel where we don't chase the 3D, we change it. If you're new here, this is where we talk about real application, real embodiment, real shifts, not fantasy, not delusion, not toxic positivity, actual understanding of how reality works. I've been studying the teachings of Neville Goddard for about 2 years now, but at some point it stopped being studying. It became testing, observing, proving. And I need you to hear this without letting your ego filter it. This is simple. I've consciously manifested everything I decided to. Small random desires just to test the law. Money when there was no visible path. Different SBs shifting completely in behavior. People seeing me differently without me changing anything externally. Even a shift in my physical beauty and presence to the point where reactions changed. Not because I'm gifted. Not because I meditate for 5 hours a day. Not because I forced affirmations 24/7. But because I stopped arguing with reality. Here's the shift that changed everything. The 3D is not the source. It is the echo. It is a shadow cast by your previous assumptions. If you see your shadow on the wall and it looks distorted, do you yell at it? Do you grab it? Do you demand it change? No. You move and it moves. Your world works exactly the same way. When something shows up that you don't like, that is not a sign it's not working. It's a sign it was working for your old state. You are witnessing delayed evidence of what you used to believe. So why are you reacting to something that's already outdated? Why are you letting an old assumption dictate your emotional state? Most people manifest for 5 minutes and then ruin it by checking the 3D. They imagine once. They feel good. Then they look for confirmation. When they don't see it immediately, they spiral. That spiral is a state. And that state becomes the next projection. You don't need more techniques. You need emotional discipline. Not suppression. Not pretending you don't care. Discipline. When the 3D contradicts your desire, you stay internally steady. You see it, and you refuse to assign it meaning. You don't panic. You don't ask why. You don't try to force it. You label it old story. And you return to your chosen state. If you want love, you feel loved now. Not when they text. Not when they apologize. Not when they commit. Now. If you want money, you feel secure now. Not when the deposit hits. Now. If you want to be admired, magnetic, unforgettable, you embody that internally now. Because consciousness is the only creative power. The moment something feels natural in imagination, it is done. And I don't mean done in a motivational way. I mean structurally complete. Reality must rearrange round your dominant assumption. I have journals filled with proof, specific desires, dates, imaginal scenes, and then the 3D catching up exactly as assumed. Every single time, the pattern was the same. When I reacted to circumstances, I delayed it. When I ignored circumstances and stayed loyal internally, it unfolded effortlessly. And let's talk about people. They are not separate from your assumptions. If you assume someone is distant, they'll be distant. If you assume someone is obsessed with you, they'll act obsessed. If you assume people admire you, they'll find reasons to admire you. It's not manipulation. It's reflection. Getting angry at them is like getting angry at your mirror for reflecting your expression. You don't fix the mirror. You adjust yourself. Detachment doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you stop chasing. It means you stop treating the shadow like it has authority. And here, where it gets even deeper, You are not manifesting things. You are selecting an identity. The version of you who is chosen. The version of you who is wealthy. The version of you who is admired. The version of you who is secure. When you occupy that identity internally, the 3D reorganizes automatically. Stop trying to improve your old story. Don't say, I'm becoming confident. Decide, I am unforgettable. Don't say, money is getting better. Decide, I always have more than enough. Don't say, they're slowly realizing my worth. Decide, I am always valued. Create from scratch. Clean slate. New baseline. And when the 3D tries to tempt you, when nothing moves, when something contradicts your desire, when someone says something triggering, remember this. You are watching an old recording. Stay in the new state long enough, and a new recording will play. This is not complicated. Your ego wants it to be complicated. But it's not. Desire it. Assume it. Feel it real. Persist without reacting to the shadow. That's it. I love you all, and right now, I am assuming success for every single one of you watching this. I am assuming you finally stopped checking the 3D after today. If this shifted something in you, subscribe, stay consistent, and join me here as we keep applying this in real life, not just talking about it. This is real life manifestations. And until next time, stay in the state.